Sounds pretty rotten, huh? But that's not the goal. The goal is to bring art into your life. And that's what we want to talk about in this stream today. Because one of the things I heard and read so often when I started getting into transforming my life and myself and my body and my mindset and everything was just let go of what's no longer aligned with you. Spoiler alert: parent, default parent, caregiver, secretary for countless institutions, medical, social, whatever. I can't just drop anything because I say this drains me or this doesn't align with me or this is not who I really am. It isn't. And I didn't choose that life when my disabled daughter came into my life. She was my firstborn kid. I carried and birthed her myself, and we really didn't know that there was something terribly wrong with her that would cause her to be physically and mentally disabled right from the beginning. And at first, I was in this kind of bubble that, it was all a bad dream and it would all work out in the end and she would be fine. Took me years to accept that I had made a disabled kid, and to even talk about it took me another couple of years. And during these years, I just functioned. I didn't write. I didn't even think about making music in any way because I was one of the people who, growing up, had wanted to make music, but I always get told, you're bad at it and you don't have any talent, and just don't. It sucks. You don't sound good, and it got to the point where I was pregnant with my third kid, actually, and I was at such a low point mentally. I went out and sought help because I thought, if I don't take care of myself, then I might hurt this little unborn life that is growing there inside me. And of course, I couldn't let that happen. And guess what? I get denied professional help. Twice, by the way, by a clinic and by a therapist with their own office. And the reason they denied it was they said I presented myself too well. I was not in urgent need of help. And so I was forced to help myself in some way because I thought, I have to do something for myself. I have to get better now, or I might hurt this little unborn life. And there was only one single thing that I actually wanted to do, and I was right. And I had put that off for many years because I just had so many other things to do, and I thought to myself, if I don't write a bestseller like once and then it gets published and I'm financially independent, then it's not worth anything and I have no time for it. It's a luxury thing. And so I didn't do it. But after that point, I had to start writing simply because I couldn't get myself to do anything else. Yes, I functioned as a mother and as a secretary for all the people I had to deal with on behalf of my disabled daughter. And so I started scribbling like everything that came to my mind, little stories, little scenes that came into my mind that had sometimes it had something to do with my real life, sometimes not. It didn't matter. I just wrote it down, and just the act of getting it out of me and doing something creative uh, helped me to get better and to eventually recover over the course of several years. Um, and at some point, the desire to make music came back to me, and I remembered that I had a harmonica lying in the drawer somewhere, forgotten for many, many years. And I picked it up, and I used some of the little money that I had at that point and invested it in a harmonica course. And then shortly thereafter, I also started learning to sing with an app, because I've always wanted to do that. And now I'm sitting here with a guitar because I picked up guitar as a teenager, but quit within the first year because nothing clicked for me. It was just like a chore. Nothing really seemed to work, and so I quit. And I can't play that much yet after a couple of months of picking it up, but the spirit is different. I'm in a much different headspace than I was before, and I still practice singing and harmonica, and will continue to do that too. But I don't know, something about the guitar. I don't know. I think it's that it's like, this close to my body. It's the resonance that I feel in my body that has an immense calming effect on my nervous system. And I still do all of the things that I talked about before. But the thing is, yes, I make bad art because I don't do it much. I sing for 5 to 10 minutes a day. I practice harmonica for 5 to 10 minutes a day. I practice guitar for 5 to 10 minutes a day, and then I write in whatever little gaps I have. Like when I'm picking up my kids from daycare and I have to wait for a couple of minutes, and I write a few sentences or something. And that is actually the goal that I hope to inspire you to pick up after this video, that art is essential to human life and human well-being. And it doesn't matter if it's just for yourself, if nobody ever hears or sees it. It doesn't matter if you even like it or if you think this is just bad stuff. It is never worthless. It is an investment in yourself, in your nervous system, in your physical and mental energy. And I don't know if it's enough that you believe me that this is the case just by me sitting here strumming a few simple chords and then hitting a few simple notes. I'm not a therapist of any kind. I have no intention of doing that. But the truth is, without me doing that, I wouldn't even be sitting here recording this video, because I would have no energy. I would believe that if nobody watches, it doesn't make a difference anyways, or whatever. But I am here, and I am showing up, and to something that I actually want to show up to. And if you have at least one thing in your day that you do for 5 minutes a day that you really want to show up, that allows you to be creative, to actually actively do something that gives your mind and your body different ways of being stimulated, then I think you've done a lot for your own health and well-being. That was today's note to your soul. Hope to see you next time.